Jane, Paradox Smiles here. I had a birthday about 10 days ago, and so I got all of these awesome coupons and offers for free stuff at a bunch of different places, obviously. So today I went to my favorite local mall. We call it Fashion Place. There's this huge new high-end shopping center in downtown Salt Lake City called City Creek. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but it's outdoor, it's hot outside, and there is no free parking. So Fashion Place has all of the places I was intending to go. I have yet to go to Lush until today, and that was fun. So I went to Lush and Sephora, wandered around Hot Topic, really am kind of depressed, don't like it anymore, it sucks. They don't have anything I like. So Bath & Body Works has begun pulling out their fall line, so of course I had to go and buy smelly good things, and I've kind of decided that the pocket backs are the most efficient way to smell the awesome smells. I do, however, need to go back and spend an obscene amount of money on mini candles, though. So, and then I had a coupon to Godiva, and I wanted to go to Tivana, which I did, and I will talk about that. So, enough with me babbling, let's just go ahead and hop right in. So, the first place, as I said, that I went was Lush, and I did just kind of conglomerate everything down into this bag, but I don't know if you can tell by my camera or anything, but I've been having horrific dandruff issues lately. Not so much painful. I do have a tick where I pick everything, so it's like if I run my hand through my hair and I feel that there's a scabby or a flake, I pick at it. And I'm just really dang tired of it, so I had been doing some research and asking around, and I found a recommendation for snake oil, the hair treatment from Lush, and it's really warm in here, so it's kind of slippery, but this is the Cade Oil scalp treatment. It smells, it smells kind of like a campfire. To me, I kind of smell more rubber, but if it'll help, then I'm just super thrilled with that. So, and I, of course, got my little tin. And then I found the Emotional Brilliance wheel, and so I sat down, and the lovely lady there, Kendall, gave me a reading. And I don't know if you can see that at all, but that was the first color I picked that stood out to me, and it was calm. So it's kind of fitting. I think it's in here still. I probably should have been a little bit more prepared for this, because I hadn't thought about it. There you are. So my Emotional Brilliance reading for me was calm, confidence, and then drive. And it was really kind of spot on. It's kind of like a color tarot, if you haven't been. It's really fun. The colors are amazing and really pigmented. I mean, I've had this on since 10 a.m. and it's now 7 p.m. And I've washed my hands and been rubbed down with all kinds of yummy, smelly things. So, along with that, she gave me a sample of the American Cream conditioner and the Trichomania shampoo to follow that up with. And thinking about it, if I like this, I will probably go back to Lush because of the variety there. There's a massage bar. Oh, the cinnamon and peppermint, and I can't remember what it's called, but I want it. Yes. So, that is what I got at Lush. Then I went to Bath & Body Works, of course. I kind of have to go to Bath & Body Works anytime I go to a mall. I don't know. And of course, I was obsessed with the fall line. I live for the fall line, basically. I was kind of sad they didn't have more lotions. All they had was Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, which I already have. So, I was wandering around. I could have spent, like I said, an obscene amount of money on the mini candles. Especially, had I not been on a bit of a budget, I probably would have purchased the Autumn and the Marshmallow Fireside, because I love the Fireside candle. I can't wait to see what else they're going to come out with. So for the interim, I went ahead and bought 5 more pocket backs to go with my slightly becoming obscene collection of pocket backs. So, I do already have a sweet cinnamon pumpkin, but you can never have too much yummy pumpkin stuff, so I got this. I got the creamy pumpkin pocket back, which smells a little bit more like the spicy pumpkin that I like. So they're both nice, but I wanted a backup of this, and when I bought my one last year, they didn't have any more. So that was kind of fail. I got the Plum Vampire Blood. I love the cutesy Halloween packaging. I also got Orchard Walk, and on these ones, the kind of fancier ones, I just love the artwork on them. Creamy pumpkin's like a white pumpkin. Orchard Walk reminds me of Bountiful and Farmington, which you can't tell by the names, and like there's an Orchard Street. Anyway, not important, but there used to be a humongous orchard where I'm moving. So, and then Caramel Apple, which originally I thought was the pocket back for the warm apple cider, and it's not. So I'm not necessarily complaining, but I was kind of sad to not see that. So these are what I got there. And then from Godiva, I had a happy birthday coupon that was $10 off a purchase of $10 or more, plus my free chocolate of the month for being a rewards member. So I went in and I was kind of sad. I think they've discontinued the Key Lime Truffle Bar. And that sucks, because I love that. So for my free chocolate, I got a cappuccino, and then just to give me about $10, I bought 5 truffles, 2 key lime, 2 tiramisu, and 1 raspberry, and I ended up paying $1.39 for that, so that was awesome. And where did my bag go? Over here. It's hiding from me. I went into Sephora, and I don't know where my sample went, but I got a sample of the Urban Decay, the cream makeup remover, as well as Take a Deep Breath from Philosophy. So from Sephora, also, I had a birthday gift waiting for me, and it was the Fresh Sugar Kisses Duo. And I've never owned anything Fresh. I don't even think I've really ever wandered over there in Sephora or Ulta, but these are awesome. I haven't used them yet. I just want to sit here and smell them, because they're kind of citrusy, and I just like them. They make me happy. And truly sad moment. I know there are regulations and everything about selling sanitary things to customers, but let me tell you, it is a tragic sight to see an employee at Sephora basically throw away one of those mesh baskets full of Tokidoki testers. I mean, some of them I can understand, like the lip glosses and eyeliner and the mascaras I probably wouldn't want to use or even bother sanitizing, but the eyeshadows, any of the palettes, powder products, or lip balms, nail polish, you can sanitize those with a little bit of alcohol, and they're good as new. And it just made me sad, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, what are you going to do with that basket full of stuff? She looks at me with this heartbroken face, and I'm like, you're not going to throw it away, are you? And she goes, yes, it's a very emotional experience. I'm like, can I just buy them at a discounted price? I can, as is, risk is mine, but no, that didn't work. So originally I was going to buy 2 art palettes, except the other one I wanted had no cellophane on it, and it had been used, so that one I didn't even really want. But I did end up getting the Tokidoki Sandy in the City palette, the art palette. I have, is it Vegas? I'm pretty sure it's Vegas is the one I have. Yeah. So I have Vegas, and then this is Sandy in the City, which is one I hadn't seen before. This one's not on Sephora's website, and I'm kind of wondering, I'm going to have to do some research, find out where Tokidoki's going, because I think their stuff is awesome. And I was going to get the Roulette, the lip gloss trio, and I was wandering around, and then I went over to the Philosophy stuff, and I made the mistake of smelling this. This is the Salted Caramel Hot Cocoa Shower Smoothie. At least I think. It's the shampoo, shower gel, and bubble bath. And they had this by itself, this size, or they had 3 in a set. It was like the Toasty Cabin or something, and it was like a pumpkin latte scent, this, and a vanilla frosting. Now, I like vanilla in small amounts, but too much vanilla kind of makes me feel ill, and so I was bouncing back and forth between that for $25, where I'd also get the pumpkin, or just going with this for $16, and I ended up going with this, and oh my god. It doesn't taste like anything really, but it smells absolutely heavenly. And it actually reminds me of one of the other things that I got today because I had a coupon. Well, not a coupon exactly, but you know where I'm getting at it. Yeah, that's it for my bag. When I got an Ole Hendrickson sample. Woohoo! And then I went to Teavana, and I just love going in there. I don't have an infuser, which kind of makes me sad. I know I could buy tea bags, but I really don't drink tea that often because it's really hard for me to find teas I like. The couple stash samplers that I've received with my influencer boxes have been really nice. I just don't ever really think about it when I'm going to have tea. I usually have green tea, because that's me. So I went into Teavana and I was looking through everything, and I ended up getting a cup, rather large cup, so it was worth the $4.26. And this is the Anjou Paradise Oolong, and now that it's been warm, and then I put ice in it to cool it down, and it's been diluted a little. It doesn't have as much of the pear kick, and it actually almost kind of tastes like a red tea, which I love. Red tea, I love it. Yeah, enough said. So, but it was just a beautiful, beautiful tea, and it's got a little bit of passion fruit in it, and the pear note is really, really nice. And of course, oolong is an absolutely amazing tea. So that is everything that I got at the mall, and then like 2 blocks down there's another shopping center where there's like a furniture store and a Barnes & Noble and everything, and there's like a pizza parlor and stuff. So I did need to run into Barnes & Noble because I needed a journal. Now I haven't fully filled up my last one, but I know it would take me like 3 days to do that, so I just bought this hardcover black journal, very nicely ruled. My favorite thing about these, they're thick, there's a lot of pages, and they're only $5. So it's always worth the trip to Barnes & Noble for me just to grab that. And then I went to the Sweet Tooth Fairy. Now, it is a local company, however they do sell a lot of their stuff on QVC. You might have seen it or heard of it. One of the things that they are well known for, and these were in my car and I don't have air conditioning, so they did melt up a little bit, are cake bites. And these are really sad looking, actually. But basically they are a mix of cake and frosting, then covered in chocolate. This is salted caramel. Well, the flavors I got, let me put it this way. I got 3 salted caramel, a s'mores, and then 2 red velvet. And these are $1 a piece, or have a dozen for $5. But the other thing that I went there for, because they have monthly specialty cupcakes and cake bites and cookies and all that jazz. And a couple months ago, when they won Cupcake Wars, that's where you might know them from. They won Cupcake Wars back in April, I think, for their sweet potato cupcake and their dark chocolate cranberry brie cheesecake. Oh my god. That was probably the most amazing thing I've ever put in my mouth. But for August, for my birthday, I thought it was appropriate because I love key lime. They had a key lime cheesecake cupcake. So I went in and I got my free cupcake, and of course it's gone because I basically got home and gobbled it up. The other thing that I will commend Sweet Tooth Fairy on, most cupcakes I don't like because there's a really poor frosting to cupcake ratio, and then the frosting is always, it's usually like fake or something, and it's got that gritty, greasy, filmy residue. But the Sweet Tooth Fairy, they use, you know, their local, homegrown, made fresh daily. Another thing that makes me sad, they have to throw all their cupcakes out at night. Actually, I haven't tried the Great Harvest thing with them yet, where if you go towards the end, they will give you what's left, but they might do that. They might not. I don't know. So, I love the Sweet Tooth Fairy. They are amazing, and just, if you're gonna get these, try and keep them in a cold place, not in a dark red car in 90-degree heat for 45 minutes. So that's my recommendation, and this is everything that I bought for myself today. With all of the discounts and deals I got, I actually ended up spending right around $45, which was really nice. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and if you're wondering why I look kind of crazy, it's because right after this, I'm going to film my attempt at the No Mirror Makeup Challenge. So, I will go ahead and get on to that, and I will talk to y'all later.